So factor by grouping. So when you hear the word grouping, it means you have to have even terms, even number of terms. It's going to be, most likely it's going to be 4 terms. Most likely it's going to be 4 terms. So in this case, when you have 4 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you take 2 terms and 2 terms. So to make it easy, we take the first two. So the first two is x cubed plus 5x squared minus, and notice this, I'm going to change the sign inside now. It's going to be plus 50. Why? Because I took the negative outside as a common. Now I'm not finished. I have to look at the greatest common factor here and the greatest common factor here. What is the greatest common factor? Here, x squared. What's the greatest common factor here? 3. So what's left? We do the same thing. We divide x cubed divided by x squared. What are you going to get? X plus 5. 3x divided by 3. X. 15 divided by 3. 5. Now, do we have blah, blah, blah? What's the blah, blah, blah? So we take the x plus 5 as a common.
X squared minus 3.
And what's left? X squared minus 3. Easy?
لا ما في ايزي في احسن. كيف طلعنا؟ كيف طلعنا الاكس هنا اكس سكوير وكيف طلعنا ماينس 3.
Let's do number 17. You will understand. The more we do, the more you understand. Here I have how many terms? 4. I can take any two, but for make it easy, we take the first two and the last two. So I take the first two, x squared minus ax. Okay, this together. And then I get minus
b,
and then you have bx. Now we change the sign, okay? Now what's coming in the first two? X. So what's left? What's coming in the second, the last two? B. What's left? X minus a. Do we have blah, blah, blah? What is the blah, blah, blah? X minus a in both. So we take x minus a as a common. What's left? X minus b. Let's do another one. Okay, the more we do, the more you understand. Next one, I first take the first two and the last two. But here it's positive. So I go directly to take the common. What is common in the first? X. And what's left? Xy plus 1. What's coming in the second two?
3.
3. What's left?
xy 1.
Very good. 19. How many terms I have here? 4. Let's take, what's the common in the first two? A. What's left? B plus 5. What's coming in the last two? Negative 1. What's left?
b plus
5. Do we have blah, blah, blah?
we have
What's the blah, blah, blah?
b plus 1 and b plus 1.
B plus 5. That's common. So take the blah, blah, blah outside. You're going to get B plus 5. And what's left? A minus 1.
20 نحلها احنا.
Yes, please do number 20 by yourself.
هناخذ